Chat, I'm here. I promise. I'm not dead. Unfortunately. Give me a second. I'm trying to get everything set up still. I am slow as Christmas when it comes to technology. I am I have no other way to describe it other than that. I am struggling so very much to try and get this connected and hooked up and ready to go. I gotta go here, cause then I gotta share the stream. I gotta get that doodad. Wait, no, I need to exit out of that. I need to turn that off, cause every time I play YouTube for some reason, it decides that it's going to play the videos. So I got all that. I gotta go here. I gotta do this, and then I gotta put my stream. Man, okay, I got all that figured out. I'm not even gonna lie, I am like highly debating whether I should actually send my one friend my streaming stuff. He doesn't know I stream. Hold on. Okay, I had to recap. Okay, there we go. Maybe. I don't know. It's gonna take a few times with my VTuber tonight. I don't know why. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm debating whether I should actually tell my one friend that I stream or not because I have not actually told him. I've kind of kept it on the down low for a very long while. And it's not that he would do anything to make him fun of me, but I just don't. I just don't know what he would do. Also, hi! I just now seen you guys were in here. I, I, I zoned out. I was trying to read it, but yes, I updated the starting soon screen a while ago. I went on a whole rant a while ago with it. Um, there was I had a lot of stuff that I ended up Also, thank you for following. I just seen that pop up. That is the first time I've actually seen the little notification pop up. Ah, crud. Okay. Let's see. Is my mic going to fail me? I think I go like that. Did that fix it? I'm also kind of trying to be quiet because there's other people. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, the sound alerts. Oh. Okay, I'll turn it up. I'm also trying to be quiet because I got other people sleeping. More specifically, I have a 2 foot tall beast next to me. And for some reason, he's been getting very angry when I apparently wake him up. So it, yeah, I don't want to be bit again. He's been very aggressive the last few days. I think he's just cranky, cause he's been getting up like super early for some reason, and I have no idea why. um. Okay, I think I got everything. Oh, that's fun. These are about dead. Thank you for that, settings. Maybe it's just my left one. Yeah, it's just my left earbud. Okay, well. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I I don't even know if I'm gonna do anything this stream. I'm just kind of here to yap. Um, because yeah, that's fine. Um, I'm just gonna be yapping, more or less, because there was a lot that happened this week, and I don't think I would be able to focus on a game or art long enough to actually explain it. So, fun, fun story time. Not really. I Yeah, that's fine. You guys can just hang out in here. I honestly, I this is supposed to just be like a more of a laid back kind of stream because honestly, I don't know what to do. I have a bunch of games I gotta continue, but I just do not feel like continuing them. And I have a bunch of art, but the problem is a lot of it is kind of like where I'm knee deep in the middle of a project, and then I am like, well, I got all these other ideas that I want to start. Um, I'm pretty sure most I'm sure there's some chicks that follow me or some like younger audience. I'm pretty sure most of the people that follow me are dudes. And a lot of the art I want to make is probably not geared towards them. So yeah, probably not the best to be doing art on stream. Um, Also, I'm just now realizing the desktop audio was not on. I, like, I honestly, from what I can tell from like people off of YouTube, because some of the accounts over there are public, a lot of them are dudes. Oh, well, hi. Oh my gosh. I'm just yapping. Like, I have nothing really going on. I lost my headphone. No. Wait, oh. Okay, never mind. Crisis averted. I have one little tiny earbud, and I don't have my glasses on. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Give me a second, because I'm gonna swap my earbuds out really quick. I don't trust I'm not gonna keep these. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I don't trust myself to not lose these earbuds, so I'm gonna swap them out really quick. Thankfully, I have the other set next to me, so I'm gonna be like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I am hoping these earbuds work. Um. Oh, that was a fun thing I was actually gonna start this stream off with. Or this little yapping session. Yeah, honestly, yeah. At this point, I probably should. Like, I should. Honestly, I was gonna wait till I got a couple more followers, but. Or at least till 50, but honestly, you show up to a lot of them. I'll have I don't know. I'll have to go in and figure it out because my brother was the one that figured it out for the two that I have. And I don't know how to fix the settings. But before I forget, it gets sidetracked again. that was the thing I was going to start the stream off with. Apparently, I have come to the conclusion either I intimidate the guys that I work with, or they have secretly been making jokes. And I want to say they're mean, but it's made like a lot of people there be like, maybe we shouldn't deal with her. Maybe we shouldn't make her mad. Oh yeah, that's what I don't have up. I don't have the stuff for YouTube, but um, so just to kind of like, okay, there we go. Now I have it up off to the side. But just to kind of like give a little context, so I work in like this. Sometimes yes, but there's a little bit more to it. To kind of give a little bit of context, I think I have actually explained it before. Um, where I work part time now. I had to drop down to part time about like a year or two ago because I was still going through college. Thankfully, I graduated and I'm done, but I'm keeping part time hours because I don't want to be there. Let me be brutally honest. I am out of like the whole place. There's maybe like five other chicks, and that's if they stay there longer than 2 weeks. So it's pretty much just all guys. And it's I guess the best way to say is it's like an auto body shop kind of thing. I don't necessarily do the repairs, but I bring parts to people. So you could probably imagine half the stuff I have to pick up in a day. And I'm finding out that half the stuff I'm picking up, the dudes that I actually work with can't pick it up. Which one of the things, I don't know, the names for the stuff are so weird. There's, for like the trucks, the bigger like vehicles that go through there, they have like, I want to say Cadillac converters, something like that. They have those go through there, and then they have like this whole cage system thing that goes up and around it to make sure people don't steal them. Um, those are not the lightest thing in the world, and I have been picking those up without like wheeling them on a cart or anything, and I just watched. I think it was actually my boss trying to help someone else. I watched two guys pick up the same part I have picked up on numerous occasions, no problems, carried it perfectly fine. I watched them struggle to get it on a cart and wheel it like 2 feet. And I just found out today that they've been making jokes. I secretly go out to like the back of the lot and just lift engines for fun. Like I'm lifting weights or something. I don't even know why that joke came. Well, I know why that joke came about. I don't know why people think that that's an intimidating factor though, but I guess it is. Somehow, yes. I don't even know how, but apparently, yeah. I I'm trying to think of like the most I don't know, cuz I try and take my stuff, like I try and take my time with the stuff that I do because I work way too fast. So then I pretty much stand all day. And before, because I was just standing, I was able to go into like Fennec streams and things like that, and I was able to comment and stuff throughout like the last part of my day. Now I'm not able to, so I just stand bored. So I have like nothing to do. So when I try and take my time with work, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna like personally walk this thing out where it needs to go, like where it belongs on the building or whatever, or like I don't know. The whole setup they have is weird. I'm finding out that that place is not the most organized or clean, and it annoys me so bad. You guys have seen, or yeah, you guys have seen my bed and stuff, so you know I like keeping things organized most of the time. Now that's not to say that I've had a couple of times where I've been lazy and haven't made my bed, but for the most part, I try and keep things clean, so it's kind of annoying. Um, there was something else. I don't even remember. All I remember that happened today is I found something that ranks getting hit in the ankle with a Razor scooter. I found something way worse than that. And I don't. I am going to save you guys the drama. I am not going to make anyone relive that because I really don't want to myself. Um, I found something worse than that though. Oh, that's my dog. Oh, he's okay. Never mind. I didn't notice anything. He's giving me the like. Okay, never mind. He went back to sleep. He was giving me a death glare for a second. What was the? Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Um. So where I live, I'm not going to give the exact address and things like that, but like I want to say in a good maybe like 10 miles, there's actually a fire station. There's a couple. There's only one though that runs because the fun part of where I live, we don't actually get the police or the firefighters or anyone to come to our house. We actually have to call the county sheriff. That is the only person that can come to our house. So if anything happened, whether it was a fire, like someone trying to break in or anything, we have to call the sheriff. It, I don't understand the rules and regulations of where we live, but that's all I know. Anyways, the point I'm saying, I have never once seen these firefighters that like actually work in this like the station thing. I could not. I can't think of my words tonight. I need to take a lot more time thinking over. But the guys that work in the station thing right next to this gas station that me and my family usually stop off at every now and then, I've never once seen them leave. And the other day, I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of intimidated. I kind of see why people make a big stink about them. Yes, I probably do, but I'm still gonna keep going for a little bit. But I, I've, I think I see why people are actually into firefighters. I'm not even gonna lie, I get intimidated by people that are taller than me because I'm fairly tall myself. I'm not saying like super super tall, but for like most of the people around me and like most of the girls that have been in my life, I guess I should say like friend wise or family, I've always been taller than them. So I'm used to being a fairly tall chick. Now, I'm not super super tall. I'm like I've said before, I'm like 5'7", 5'9", somewhere around there. But I don't know why, I get intimidated when there's people that are taller than me. And I caught myself doing it the other day. Like, I stand up straight and I put my shoulders back just casually. So I don't, so I don't seem super short to people. Oh, that's cool. There's someone else out there that's on the same page. Are you okay? Look, come here. Okay. I had to make sure my dog was okay. He got water in his nose. He did come over here though. Let me see if I can get him. There we go. Okay, let me. Are you okay? Alright, let me see if he will actually pick up on the camera. Yep. Okay. Oh, crud. Let me see. I'm swapping it over to this really quick. Just so I can get the camera pulled up. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh. He's sitting in the chair. Like, you're okay. Okay, I think I gotta sit down with him. You're okay. He's very crabby. I woke him up. Well, not really woke him up, but... There. You're okay. I'm not gonna drop you. I don't know why. He's gotten into that thing. Or gone into some thing now. Like some phase, I guess. He thinks every time I go to pet him or pick him up or something, I'm gonna drop him. I'm not gonna bother you. You can go lay down. You're okay. Okay. I have a feeling you guys are gonna get the chance to hear him be sassy at some point. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I know it's gonna be at some point. I just now seen the other thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, for where I'm at, I guess I should say a lot of the people here are kind of short. And I don't mean that as a mean way, I guess, would be the best way to say it. It's just, I don't think there's very many people where I live that are above, like, 5'5", I want to say. That goes for pretty much everyone. This dog. I think my mic is picking him up. That's what he does when he wants me to pet him. I don't know why he gets very aggressive and growls at me to pet him. What was the other thing? There was something else I was gonna bring up. I don't remember. And it was something really, really funny too. And it just happened, like, I want to say this week. Honestly, my concept of time is all over the map. I have way too many things going on. I should not have a bunch of the stuff that I do go on. But, yeah, here we are. He's still here. what? I swear, if I don't write something down, I forget it like same day. I'm going to kick myself in the head over this until I go to bed, and I know I'm gonna lay down and be like, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna bring up on stream, and I don't remember. Oh well. I'll have stuff to talk about tomorrow. What? There is one thing though. I gotta find it, and think it's in my Discord server. Yeah, it is. Okay. Also, I would like to point out the fact I have said it on stream before. I know that NoobTube actually pointed it out, or at least my niece made it known. So is my nephew. Both of them have made it known who they are, and that occasionally they stop in on my streams. And both NoobTube and I think Johan have actually been in a stream when they've been in to watch. So I would like to point out the fact that on my Discord server, I made a joke about Tokyo Debunker, okay? I have played it on stream before, and right now there is an event card out. I don't even know what it's for, but it's for Zenji, and he is like my absolute all-time favorite character from that game. I don't even care. There's a lot of other characters I like. He's my number one like go-to. I don't even care. And there is one card out. He looks nice. He looks nice. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay? So, I have been trying. I don't spend money on gacha games. I don't. I try not to, at least. On my personal accounts, maybe. I have honestly been contemplating it because I really want this character. I really want this card, and you know what? I'm just gonna show it off. I'm gonna go back to this. Keep in mind, this is the card that I wanted, yeah? I said I'm gonna go feral over him and put this in here, and I'm not gonna point out which account it is. I'm not gonna point out who it is. I do have family in my Discord server. how do you explain that to them? How do you say, oh, what? No. Me? Say something unhinged? No. Never. Because the funny thing is, my family, specifically my parents and like my grandpa, and I am going to even go out on a limb and say my older sister to an extent. No, I am a very quiet, I don't usually say unhinged things. I don't usually say unhinged things to them. I don't usually, like, I'm very, I guess mannerly is the best thing to say. So I'm very mannerly with them. Meanwhile, in my Discord server, I'm posting things like that. I'm not making a name for myself. I wish I was, but I'm not. But the thing I was actually bringing up on my Discord server is I have, I'll show off the list. I should just keep it like this because I have things that I want to show you guys. I have a list though, and these are all songs that I am going to eventually cover at one point or another. As you can probably tell, there is a lot of Burn the Ballroom and Will Wood songs on here because I'm a sucker for their music. For both of them. So I have this going on. It's kind of like a poll thing, and I forget what was the stream milestone. What was the thing? Oh yeah, I hit 100. So you check the date on this. I hit 100 in less than 10 days. I'm already up to like 130. I don't even know how. I don't even know when. But in like the last 2 or 3 days, I hit them. But I'm trying to figure out what song to make. The whole reason I have this is because I'm trying to figure out a song to make for the thing I have for 100 followers. I'm just now realizing I'm 3 away from I'm 3 away from this one. And I'm a little scared to figure out what you guys are going to pick for that. um yeah, honestly, I've been trying to get more people on Twitch cuz for Twitch the things are a lot easier to hit, but over on YouTube, I don't know why. I'm not trying as much on there, I guess would be the best thing to say, but somehow I have still hit. And I think the last time I checked was at 9. So what is that? It's about midnight. So about like 3 hours ago. In that time I still got another follower. I I don't know where they're coming from. I figured it might have been from my cosplay stuff. No. No. It's from the intro video I put out. So apparently that's blown up for some reason. I didn't think that would. That's a low quality video. It but you know what? At this point, I'm just gonna roll with it. I did not realize though. Apparently, someone clipped me from YouTube the other day too. I'm not showing the clip. It's on Twitch. No, I'm not saying. Oh yeah, go over to my Twitch and look at it. I'm not showing it for a very specific reason. My clips are not speaking for. I'm going to say this right now. My clips are not speaking for me. Anything you see from my clips are things that have been taken out of context so bad, so many different times. Yeah, I know. I know. My dog agrees. But I have had like so many different things taken out of context, and you can thank NoobTube and Bubbles for that. I can't even say anything because NoobTube's been a pretty nice mod. Mostly. There have been some things. No, honestly though, there have been so many things that have been taken out of context. I forget what part of it was in Obey Me, but one of the characters was talking about being turned on, and NoobTube decided to wait till I had actually read it, clipped it, and said that it was me saying it. And it was I swear, it was a part of the game. I was dying even before I said anything on it. There have been so many other things that have been taken out of context too. I, I and it's getting to a point, it's starting to get over to YouTube because I know from, I don't even know if they're in this one or not. Because sometimes it's a hit and miss with the live streams over on YouTube. I don't even know if they're in this one, but I had someone take one of the clips from me playing Left 4 Dead, turned it into a thing over on YouTube. I think they posted it or uploaded it or something like that because it was on YouTube. And they sent it to me through like my email thing and was like, yeah, I didn't have any other way to tell you that I sent this, but here you go. So I'm not safe on any platform. if I think everyone is just going to make it seem like I am a closeted pervert, and I'm not. I swear on everything, I'm not. I cannot even begin to tell you though. It did. The bad part is too, the very, very first clip I think anyone had ever taken of me was, I think it was actually NoobTube. Took a clip of me. It was me and Bubbles, and we were playing Paddle Paddle Paddle. Bubbles was this is like the 5th time I'm explained this clip. Bubbles was trying to explain, or say, because the whole, basically the whole stream, I think it's up on YouTube, and if anyone wants it, I will personally send it, the link to it, so you guys could go check it out whenever, so you can understand the context, okay? But we were playing Paddle Paddle Paddle. At one point, Bubbles and me kind of just gave up because we were struggling really bad. I don't have, to know is to know, I don't have coordination skills, and he, I want to say, does. So I feel like I was honestly kind of like making that 10 times harder, and it doesn't help either. Yeah, yeah. No. No, the whole context behind it. I will say the second half of that, you can blame my brother for, because he said he was gonna get that going. The whole, like, context of the story, though. Basically, we kind of gave up streaming. Or not streaming, like, playing the game. And we were still streaming. And he was like, hold on, I got an idea. So Bubbles left for a second, went and grabbed a massage gun, and was like, I wonder, will this make us paddle any faster? And he tried to see if it would make the boat go in a circle, and it didn't. It went for a little bit, but it just pushed us off the edge of the thing. So I was like, okay, I kind of want to see if I can click to go like really, really fast. Like, can I make the boat go in a circle? And he was like, hold on, I got another idea. I didn't say anything yet. I was just thinking it. And he's like, hold on, I got another idea. So he grabbed an auto clicker thing, or like a mouse he had with an auto clicker. I forgot what he said it was exactly. I was kind of zoned out anyways, because it was like 2 or 3 in the like 2 or 3 in the morning. So I was really tired as it was, and I wasn't paying attention to like half the things that was going on. So I was just like, okay, yeah, let's see. So I was just going along with it, and which I feel bad for. But had I not, then I don't think I would have gotten the very first clip that I have on here. But he clicked it, and it was starting to kind of like go in a circle, and I was like, huh, okay. And he's like, wait, I wonder if I can just click fast enough to do it. And he tried to. He was like, no, the auto clicker is faster. And I was like, huh, I wonder if I can. And he's like, okay, yeah, sure. But I want to see. I'm curious now. And I was like, okay. So I decided that I was going to give it a try. And apparently, I was able to make the thing go faster. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the I forgot I updated the sound. At first my headphone fell out and I couldn't hear the first fall. But basically though, what happened was I clicked and made it go in a circle, and he's like, how can you click this fast? I was like, I don't know. I think I could probably make it go faster if I move the settings to my mouse. So I went in the settings, I changed the button to click on it put the button on my mouse, and I went and clicked really fast, and pretty much I ended up out clicking his auto clicker and the massage gun thing. And what happened was on Bubble Streams, he has this like bot thing that makes these auto AI generated like recaps before he goes to his commercial breaks. So he put that in. He's like, hold on, I'm gonna go to a commercial break thing because I have to go get water and stuff. I was like, okay, that's fine. He did that, and as soon as he did, it inputted something and it gave me the nickname Massage Gun Ducky. So that is where that name came from. And then where the first clip came from was a little bit further on when he was talking, or we were just talking about random stuff. But, uh-oh. No! Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm just now realizing. I see you. Hold on. Oh no. Okay, hold up. Because that is the second person that has redeemed something and my sound stopped working. They're working for the follows. What? Okay, hold on. Now I gotta figure this out. You are just fine. Let me figure this out, okay? I fixed this the last time and I can't even remember what happened or what I did. Okay, I gotta go back through everything. Let me see. Properties. That's what I figured. Okay, I figured it out. Where was the dingy mabobum? Dashboard. I forget. I think I gotta input this thing in every single time. Setup. Copy. Okay, I gotta do this. This. Okay, I think that fixed the sound thing. Just because I'm not going to cheat you guys out of the sounds, let me double check what was actually redeemed throughout this whole thing. Because I did not realize it was not working. Generational fumble. Oh my gosh. I'm not ignoring the thing. I'm trying to figure out the settings on this because I think this is like the second or third stream I've had the sound redeems on. Let me see. My alerts, channel points. I'm just going to manually play these because it's probably easier. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. Why did it take up my whole screen? Okay. I didn't even. Hold on. Let me check what thing. Okay, I'm just gonna manually play this from the thing because. Yeah, I don't. I don't know why it's not working properly in the thing, but. I already know that that's gonna be a troll sound. I already know it's gonna be a troll sound. I'm legitimately concerned if I go through it, play a game at any point. I need to be better put together. I swear. One of these days, I'll actually be tech savvy. Is that gonna be today? No, probably not. Also, I'm just now realizing. What is. What is going on with my screen? There we go. What? I. Honestly, at this point, yeah. I don't think I have watched. I don't think I have actually tuned into a single VTuber stream, and not one of them didn't have issues. So yes, I that honestly is. I can't even say anything. Half my oh my gosh. Half the problems that I have are where I've kind of tested it off to the side by myself and I was like, yeah, this'll work. This is fine. I didn't have anyone do a test run for me. I I'm at this point I'm not even gonna say anything. Oh, that's what I exited out of. Was the thing for YouTube. Oops. Right. Okay, what? Okay, I think I got everything set again. I can't even say anything. Oh, he finally went to sleep. Wait, do I have that as a thing? Oh, crud. Hold on. Oh, it said they're disabled. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, do they not get... Okay. I'll wait for a second. I came on here for something and the first time, and I legitimately forgot what. Please tell me my things mean. Okay, yes. How do I get out of this? Oh, like that apparently. Okay. It told me that they were disabled. Not got some beef with Twitch. I have got some beef with Twitch because it told me they were disabled. I thought I turned them off. I'm trying to find one thing, but I can't. Oh well. Okay. I hope it doesn't. I have a terrible memory as it is. If I genuinely don't have something in my face or thrown in my face, it's out of sight, out of mind. I, I hope it's not like that. If not, I'm going to have to physically set a reminder. I'm trying to fight the thing. I had a little, like, mini side thing set up. I can't even find it. I have way too many things saved on my computer. I can't even say anything. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get better at streaming. I'm trying to make this one a little bit of a longer stream. And honestly, I kind of want to push to make it go for like 3 hours. Because I think I finally figured out what was making my computer to where I can't go for like more than 3 hours. Because I don't know why. It sounded like it was a jet taking off after 3 hours. Which, again, I am a huge like neat freak, and like once a month or so I try and blow all of my consoles out so they're not all dusty and gunked up and things like that. So, and even at that, I got this computer and everything for it like a year or two ago, so I don't even know why it did that, but I thought it was because of space, and I think what it actually was something I got figured out. So I'm gonna try and push this stream to go for a little bit longer. Listen. I could have. I can physically be neat, but oh no, wait, is it muted over on YouTube? What? Hold on. Oh no. And I have no way of checking either. Okay. Well, if you guys hear my phone for a second, because that is like the only way I can check. Or wait, I could just mute the desktop thing. Again, I shouldn't. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say, what did I mess up? No. I just got the last problem fixed. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I got so sidetracked. Okay, you know what? Since I cannot keep a single thought going for very long, how about I just try and find like something I can doodle on, or like something I can continue to doodle, because quite frankly, I don't think I can't. Pretty much, yeah. I can't even say anything. I don't even know. Do I have any like new? Maybe I don't have any new projects. Honestly, that is about where I'm at. I'm half tempted to find something else outside of OBS because OBS apparently makes everything like 10 times worse. I'm trying to see, do I have anything I could remotely, like, maybe do a mini animation thing for? Nope. Do I have any sketchbook sketches? You know what? I'm going to show you guys. Yes, I use OBS. that I can't even say anything though because I had OBS for the longest time. It was one of the things that I used to kind of help me get through a lot of college stuff because I gotta be honest, I didn't have like 2 nickels to rub together to make an entire 10 cents. And I was trying to find stuff to kind of help me cut corners. So, yeah, I ended up landing on OBS. It's worked. When I had my laptop, now that I have a computer, it it doesn't work. I it, Also, thank you for stopping by. I just now seen the thing pop up on here. I really do appreciate it. Sketchbook doodle. Gosh dang it. I stopped talking and look away and forget what I'm doing. No, that's what I was doing. I was gonna say, I'm going to show this really quick. Let me see. I'm actually going to draw something. And I don't. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, that's a thing you can do in Discord? No, I just need the template for this thing. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go with this. So, can I just open this? Yes. Okay. So, I'm gonna show this because honestly, this is. I probably will actually draw this. I gotta look around my mic to get everything pulled up. The thing I'm trying to say, though. Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to find. Or not find. I'm trying to get a few more people because I don't want to have a bunch of mods and then have like a few people. Honestly, I probably could get one more though because I'm about at 45 followers. I did not realize it. I didn't. Wait, what? Hold on, no. What? When did that happen? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, honestly, at this point, I probably should just have mostly mods. Although, I, I don't know. Bubbles is like the main one I have. He was like the first mod I got. And then NoobTube kind of was the second one, and he's kind of taking the power of that. And I did not realize mods can refund themselves. Um, or refund points, I should say. So that was how he was like redeeming the wolf thing so many times, was redeeming 10,000 things, and how he started the little like betting pool thing for the channel points. But anyways, the thing I'm showing off to stream, or not stream, draw. Oh my gosh, my brain is all over this. I don't know why. This is a meme I'm going to be drawing. I okay, there we go. There we go. Why did it fight me so bad? This, I don't know why. For some reason, this gives me Fennec vibes. So I'm going to draw this because I feel like that. I'm not even kidding. Anytime I have joined his stream in like the last couple of weeks, he's been saying he's been saying some things, some pretty weird things, and I don't. My timing, yeah, that is exactly the vibes I get. No, I'm saying I'm going to try and draw that at some point. I don't know if I'll do that tonight or not, but I'm going to draw that as a meme for his thing because that's the vibes I get every single time I enter his stream. That is honestly why I have decided to every single time enter with the FBI sound, because I'm pre-firing. I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know. I have other art projects, but wait, no. No, I have so many unfinished projects. I have that for different concepts. I have a lot of different side projects, a lot of One Piece stuff. Oh, I have this. My attention span. I can't even say anything. I can't even say anything. I at least know to swap this over to green screen mode, so it's not in the way. I can't even say anything. There's no. I don't think I can say anything to actually convince people otherwise. Oh, that's why YouTube wasn't working. Okay. I'm just trying to find the playlist I usually put on, or the music I usually put on in the background. No. No, go. No. I don't want this. I'm just trying to set up music I can play in the background. There we go. I don't know. Let me see. There we go. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. the screen might black out because I don't know why. My drawing tablet decides to take my whole display setup out. Look. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm amazed I have an attention span at all today. Because I'm amazed I even have an attention span. Because I honestly... oh no. I might have honestly nearly potentially got close to wanting to knock someone out because they made me really angry today. So I'm just letting my brain be on like complete and utter fried mode at the moment. Okay, let me see. I'm not gonna put my glasses on. Like, usually I'm a lot better about keeping like a cool head and stuff, but not when a 40-something-year-old is like trying to test me. I can't even say that it's not true. Honestly, I could feel that. Wait. Okay, yeah, there's definitely days I want to punt something, specifically someone, a specific nameless person at my job who I will not name drop. But if I could kick him into the next time zone, I honestly would. I try and seem like a very sweet and happy-go-lucky person because a lot of people say I seem very mean when I first, like, when they first, I guess, see me. But usually I try and be fairly nice. Or look fairly nice, I guess I should say. Oh jeez. I don't... How did I decode this? Also, as an FYI, this, and no, I'm not getting sidetracked. No. I can get rid of that because I have that saved. I'm not getting sidetracked. I'm just pulling this up for you guys so you know who I'm drawing. No, why? Wait, what? Oh, that's why. I don't have my glasses on. I hit caps lock. No, what are you doing, keyboard? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna get to drawing this. I am just pulling this up as reference for you guys, so you know who I'm drawing. Let me see. Can I make this whole thing smaller? Yes, I can. Okay. That's who it is. Yeah, honestly, that is me with 3/4 of my coworkers too. Well, in my defense, though, I don't like wearing my glasses. Because, especially when I'm streaming, because as it is, I don't know why. They sit on my nose, like, very, very weird. So, when I'm trying to draw, they hit my eyelashes more than anything with where they sit. So then I'm fighting them to not smudge my glasses. Then I'm trying to fight my glasses so they don't fall off while I'm looking down. And then I'm fighting my thing. I try to, but they're they're not right. You know what? You're right. I will try and put them on. Maybe this is not. Ow! Okay, nothing happened. It's fine. I'm trying to figure out my layers. This one's white out. Wait. Tattoos and is it facial expressions? Yes. Oh no, keyboard, please no. Tats and face. Skin. Well, I don't know. Somehow my glasses are making it worse. Body. That scared me. Okay. Wait. Wait, when did you get in here? No, I was not expecting the sound alerts to actually work for this, and then just hearing a scream out of nowhere. Okay, here. Wait, oh, yeah, I forget. I reversed it. Oh, I actually finished the bottom of the hair. Oh, it's the body now. Okay, so here... I'm just going to continue to make different things and not label them. You know, I'm trying to focus on drawing because you guys were just saying I couldn't focus, and then I focused. And then I looked away for like 2 seconds, and then this happened. I can't... You know what? I can't even say anything to that. Okay. I'm gonna turn that down to like there. Turn that down a bit. Cause some of that's gonna get covered. No, my reference is gone. Where did it... Oh. Oh, that's why. Dang it. Okay, well... Okay, I gotta go back through this. You know what? You know what? So far, I can't even say anything. I can't even say anything. I'm no better when I do stuff with bubbles either. And also, yes, I'm trying. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out when to, I think I'm gonna try and cycle through different emote things because I scrapped like 7 or 8 other designs that I had. And the ones I have now, I settled on because I figured you guys would have had fun with them. Some of them probably get used more than others. Yeah. I do know what I was gonna say though. I will take being clueless over what you guys are trying, or what NoobTube and yeah, that is on the right layer. Okay. But what NoobTube and my brother, Mr. Goose, are trying to imply. And I'm not gonna say what. I'm not gonna say what. Okay, he's not behind me. Good. How do I end this? I say this like I have not drawn this dude 10 million times. You gotta zoom in, I'm blind, please. Okay. That still didn't help. Well, it did kind of. I gotta shape this out a little bit better. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna make these a little bit darker, and I'm gonna kind of re-sketch the body a little bit. Just because, yeah. So, his body is kind of like that. Very, very lanky. Very, very... blah. That's a very descriptive word, blah. And then very, like, lanky legs. Very, very lanky legs. Well, I guess I don't have to draw that yet. Listen, I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, no. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna go with that. I don't, you know what? Let me make sure. I don't think NoobTube is in here. I'm scared. What? Yeah, I don't think NoobTube's in here. I'm safe. I am safe. You know what? Hey, yes, I am. I'm not gonna explain why. No. No. I just leave it at I'm making someone look good. I don't need everything else thrown out there. Gosh dang it. I swear that's louder than my music and it gets me every time. Let me see. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. Okay, oh no. Oh no. I'm having a very hard time telling what got laid where. I should have used different colors. Yeah, honestly, it, I'm I wanted to say no. It takes about maybe the loud notifications to scare me when I'm not paying attention, or sidetracking me. That's about it. I have a terrible, terrible attention span. That, or if you can find something to make me angry. I say that like that's a good threat. I can't be threatening. Okay, how does this look so far? Can I make that a little bit bigger of a brush? Because this is gonna take me eons otherwise. There we go. Let me see. Okay. Wait a minute. I know how to change the color on this. Okay, let me see here. What does he not have as a primary color on him? Green. Okay. So I'm going to actually make this green. There we go. Now I can tell it apart. That's better. You know what? I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to say that it was there because, quite frankly, I can't see my keyboard. Okay, then we're gonna put this back up to like here. Yes, I know he has a little like vest separator thingy mabobbums there, but that's not how I draw him. So his little like belt loopy like warmer thingamajigger. I don't know exactly what this is called at this point in time. I've forgotten, and quite frankly, I'm just going to make words up until something rings a bell and makes sense. I'm just trying to sketch this up at this point. This has been sitting in my drafts for the last, like, year. I have way too many art projects I put off to the side. I'm like, yeah, I'll finish them later. And later usually comes about 2 years later. You know what'd be cool? Like, really, really cool? So, I think... I was trying not to get scared over that again. What I think would be really cool is I figured out where people, like artists and things, are actually making their, I have to make his shoulders a little bit smaller. Either that or you gotta make this lighter. Maybe it's the darker lines. I'll fix that. The thing though, I think I've made it known I am a huge One Piece nerd. Clearly, if I'm drawing a very underrated character, I think it would be like really, really cool to draw Whitebeard's whole crew, like all 16 of his commanders, make it like a little mini keychain series. Because there's like nothing out there for them. And that kind of makes me mad because that's one of my favorite crews and I can't find like anything for them. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move that up because otherwise his pants are gonna be sitting right there and they are not low-cut jeans. This is not the early 2000s. This is... You know what? I'm gonna say it's BB before Britney Spears actually made that popular. At least I think she did. At this... I don't even know. I don't pay attention to fashion trends. My fashion ends at grabbing whatever clean clothes I have hung up in my closet and that's it. That is the extent of my fashion. So I probably am not the person to be calling things out like that. Okay, also, no, don't, please don't break me already more than I am. Let's see. How does this bend around his knee? How tall are his boots? I'm sitting here thinking, okay, you know, they're gonna be like to right here or something. This dude's boots go pretty much to his knees. You know what? Actually, no. I'm not. I was gonna say something. I'm not. You know, I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say anything. I do not have to say anything because... Where is it? Where is it? Right here. I don't have to say anything because my computer chair pretty much says it for me. I will. I can't even say you guys can see it. You guys know what this is, though. This is not. I actually do have one. It's up over there. It's of Corazon, but no, this is actually a blanket. This thing is bigger than me. It's a Goku bow. It's a blanket though. I'm not. I can't even say anything. I will say the only reason I have the body pillow is because I have that because I lost a bet to my brother and he's like, yeah, no, this is what you gotta do. And I had even said I don't want to do that. But now that I have it, in all honesty, yes, it's an S. It's not an NSFW, it's SFW. It is literally the same picture on both sides, but now that I have it, I don't headbutt my wall. I don't think you should be asking that while I'm drawing this. Do not test me. No, no. I just No. I just explained the story. Gosh dang it. And you know what? I'm glad my brother did not join this stream. I am very glad he's not a part of this because he would be adding fuel to the fire. Gosh dang it. I want to say he's worse than me. I want to say my brother's worse than me. But the problem is, if I could show off some of the figures he has, I don't know if you guys know what Sonico is. He has quite a few of those figures. Yeah, he has quite a few of those figures, so I want to say he's probably worse than me. Both this blanket and that pillow came from my brother because I lost a bet. Both times. That is the only reason these two exist. The only reason I know that is because that was a life lesson that apparently my brother's friends decided they had to explain to me. I had no idea what that meant. Yes, Sonico is from an anime. It's a very, very small anime because I think from what my brother said, the person either sold the rights to the show or something. The original artist sold rights or something like that. But yes, it's from an anime. A really old... Well, I don't know. Not an older one, but not one that came out in the last 5 years, I think. Either way, the figures are... His figures are pretty risky. I'm just gonna leave. Gosh dang it. I honestly, I make jokes about drawing NSFW stuff. I have not. This is... Also, why is Caster Lab still open? I don't need that. Nor do I need my settings. How many things did I just open and forget about? No, these are all my unfinished and finished products. Projects! Oh my gosh. A lot of them... I'm not going to show the one. Because it's one my brother actually drew. But a lot of them are just things I started. I was like, yeah, I want to do like body practice. And then I forget. This is like the worst of the worst. Let me... Hold on. The whole reason this exists, I'm sure you guys have seen it. I don't think I have it saved on my Pinterest thing anymore. But it's that one where it's the dude with like the giant chest and it's a girl leaning forward looking at him. That's what it was based off of. And the only reason I drew that was because at one point I was trying to make memes for my own characters and stuff, and I was like, you know what, this seems like it'd be a good idea. It, in fact, was not a good idea. So, next time I go to jump on an art trend and think, yeah, this is gonna be a really good idea. It's not. It's never a good idea. There again, 90% of the stuff I do is never a good idea because I'm not a trained idiot, I'm just an idiot in general. And I don't do the smartest things sometimes. Okay, so wait. I've confused myself with this. With the buttons. Okay. Honestly, I do not. I'm trying to figure out how the... What do I do from here? Like, obviously I know what to do, but I don't know what to work on next for this. Do I keep... Oh my god! Oh wait, I will wait till... Oh my gosh. That scared the ever-loving daylights out of me. Gosh dang it. Okay, let me see. So the belt's my bottom doodad. at this point, honestly, I don't even mind. Oh wait, but why? I don't care if people do or don't follow me. If they stop by for a few, that's fine. I'm just here to do my own thing. Okay, I have confused myself with whatever I have constructed. I don't even know how that is possible. I have confused myself. So let me see here. So that's all done. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's why. There we go. I forget, I can't see my keyboard. I don't need ant allegations. I'm just gonna say, you know what? It's fine. It's okay. I already get called ant on here. I don't want to make it worse. Now I'm second guessing it. What? Okay, yeah, no, I am like highly second guessing it now. If I don't say anything, would that make me more of an ant or less of an ant? I don't. At this point, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna say it's alright. I don't know how to go about. No. I will fix these up later. I'm just trying to get them kind of sketched out. Because I gotta fix this all. Oh, I gotta do the pants! I finally get to do the pant legs. Every time I get to sketch him, I actually like drawing them because they're like really, really puffy pants. And it's really, really fun to draw. Although I gotta sketch out the boots, so his boots kind of stop. Uh-oh. How did I go through an hour-long thing? You know what? Where's the one? No, I know I have it. Where is it? What? I didn't save it. No. Okay, well, I'm just gonna replay this.
You know you could be vaping for milk.
Okay, there we go. How did I go through an hour worth of music? I thought I put it on an auto loop. You know what? You know what? I'm not weak. I just explained this at the beginning of the stream. I'm not weak. I just try and be nice, cause I don't even have a good thing. I don't even have a good comeback. There's no pizzazz to these boots. What are these? Okay, I think I gotta modify this outfit a little bit when I go to draw him because this outfit does not make any sense. Gosh dang it! I think I am standing my ground. Wait, oh crud, I forgot what that means. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, that's all it is. It's called expose yourself because all it is I go on a rant about whatever character whatever character I'm obsessed with at the moment, which I did that on Discord technically already, and I've already embarrassed myself. I already embarrassed myself because I forgot I had family in there. Oh no. I'm not even going to say anything. What is it? No. No. I think this little thing explains itself. This is okay. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a thing here. So this is a character in Tokyo Debunker. I did explain this already once. I will explain it again because I'm gonna go into detail about this. So this is a character in Tokyo Debunker. I actually have a personal account that I play this game on. I'm playing it on stream. I just play it every now and then because I play other games obviously, but I play a lot of the Tomy games or games like this that have like a storyline you gotta read through. Okay. So I am obsessed with this character. I don't know why. I absolutely love him. He's like one of the silliest, like, overall just goofy, like, out there characters, okay? Which makes me sad because there's like little to no art for him. So once I get the chance to sketch him a couple of times, I'm gonna start drawing my own art for him. But this is the current card that's out. I got about 4 days left on it. I can pull for him, and I cannot get currency fast enough. I cannot get the gambling money in the game fast enough unless I pay for it. And I'm not going to pay for it because I don't like paying for games. So this is my legitimate reaction because it's not a want. I need this. I need this. At this point, honestly, of this character, I probably would never draw NSFW because he's a very wholesome character. He's very sweet. I think I don't know actually. Nobody else posted about it, but I know with like Valentine's Day, he actually had a couple of voice lines that he did for like the homepage thing when you log in. And I thought that was really cool. But this is not a Valentine's card. It looks like it, but it's not. But this game hates me. I swear, this game hates me because the account I have for my stream specifically, I got a Powerhouse card. On my personal account, I cannot pull a single SSR. He is an SSR. I cannot get him. Also, hi Mewtwo. You're back. You're back in enough time You know what? It's not what it looks like. I'm not disagreeing I'm not disagreeing because that's my mom. No, I don't. I swear I don't. It was a redeem. I was trying to... Gosh dang it. You know what? At this point, I can't even say anything. This is like, I don't even know. I was just doing a redeem. I was showing off the thing for Discord because of the redeem. That's all. No! My brother got that started, and now that's what people believe. All I did, the closest thing I had for that. What do you apologize? No, I'm not. I can't even say anything. I'm not. What do you mean I'm not normally like this? Or the fact you're lying. I think I got like 2 brain cells to rub together tonight. Actually, at this point, I think it's more accurate. It's like 1 in the morning. Oh crud, I'm at 44 followers. I just now realized that. I don't know if YouTube has any. I have not seen anyone comment from there in a hot minute. No, honestly, no. I will say the one thing. I don't like his feet. I just had it set there because I'm trying to work on the pants, but how am I going to do this? Okay, I gotta bring up another sketch layer. No, I don't like how that looked. That's a little better, I think. I hope. No, it's got... Gosh dang it, the folds have got to go the other direction because of gravity. Okay, we're... Oh, they go right up to the belt loop thingy. The sonic belt. That's what I'm calling it. I have nothing feral going on. I promise. I promise. Wait, no. Okay, and then there's the boots with the fur all the way down. How does that look? Not bad. I gotta fix the shoulder width. I don't like that. I do not like the proportions on his body at all, though. I think I got a bad reference when I went picking for one because he has muscle up here on like his arms and like his chest and things like that. His legs are skinnier than his arms. How am I supposed to work with that? I gotta figure this out. For now though, I'm gonna move on to the fun step and plan out the colors. Because yeah, I like doing the colored stuff before. I probably shouldn't, but oh well. Wait. Oh wait, oh yeah, okay. I can delete that and delete this because I got the actual sketch up now. I think I go like this. Yeah, so just throw them all in and they go in order. No, go in. And then I think, usually that's never a good thing if I start thinking. Selection, create selection, no. No, 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 no. Folder. So we're gonna do this and this. I'm gonna make that a little bit better. No. So we're gonna do that. Can I get them? I can't think. There's sometimes. Wait, stealing a brain cell is an option? Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. I gotta fix some of that up, but that is a-okay. That looks a little bit better. That looks a little more proportioned to what I like. Okay, now I gotta do color, or just a little, we're gonna do this. My head actually is not empty. I'm going to explain my exact thought process. Wait. Oh, there is a redeem. My bad. It does not show up on the OBS chat thing. Where is it? Hold on. There was something I was gonna show though. Gosh dang it. Well, while I'm looking for it, really quick for this, I'm doing the redeem is just gonna take me a second. Just because if I don't finish my thought process, then I am never going to get the thought out. But if you guys want to honestly know what my brain thinks of, or how my thoughts actually work, think of it like a giant cat food bowl, okay? And you know that meme of like the cat crunching the snack things or whatever, and it sometimes people put it over like different things like rocks or like marbles or like crayons, something like that. That is, imagine that, but every single time I go to try and finish a thought, I hit like a really crunchy part in my thoughts, and I'm like, I can't finish what I was trying to say. And then I move on to another idea before I even finish the last one. Bold of you to assume my thoughts run on a train. They were never connected to anything. They're just free floating around in my head. Also, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Through the vast files of my computer, one day I will find something because I don't label any of the folders I organize stuff into. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with this file and hope for the best. Okay. Woof. I want to say other things. I'm not gonna. Because I'm very respectful. Like that. Also, yes, with that redeem, you get a chance. You get a chance of getting a picture like that to pop up occasionally. I say that, I bring that up like every single time. I just have that on ready. Different pictures of him specifically on the ready for that. I'm glad that worked on your dog because mine is still asleep and he's snoring. At this point, he just knows that that's a normal weekend. that I do this like once every now and then later at night. He's just used to it. Oh yeah, colors. That's what I was doing. Of all things to... How many times is me saying wolf gonna be... is gonna be clipped? There's so many. At this point, I think there is no hope of having a good impression. Oh, his hair is like a super light blue. You know what'd help? If my mic wasn't like right in the way where I'm trying to pick colors. That is like spot on to his hair color. You know what though? That is the only kind of clips we have. Don't ask NoobTube. But yes, there's just clips of that. I'm just gonna kind of rough out the colors. I'm gonna clean them up later because they might not stay, but I want to at least make sure I have them. Oh, the stabilization is still on. That's why the brush is laggy. I at this point going to try and hurry because I don't think I'm going to have very many sustainable thoughts after a certain point. It is almost 1:30. I do have to say though, drawing his hair every single time kind of reminds me of All Might's hair. I think it's the way I draw the bangs, but... or like the hair framing his face, but... it reminds me of All Might's. I like how I draw his hair. It is very fun to draw. Yes, I am one of those psychopath artists that like doing this every so often. There again, I don't know why, my hand twitches every now and then. So doing that kind of gets it to where it doesn't twitch. Because if I do that, every so often I'll go like that and kind of get out of control with drawing, or coloring. So it makes it fun. It makes it a lot easier to draw, I guess. I got thoughts. Maybe not the thoughts you're thinking, but I got some. Okay, I'm gonna be like brutally honest. I did not realize this until like recently. Apparently, I really don't have very many thoughts because my head, when I go to think of things or when I pay attention, actually has an echo. Either I'm thinking too hard or I'm imagining it way too hard. Or my brain legitimately has an echo. It's just ghost town. Yes, my brain legitimately feels like it's empty on days. I am trying to lock in and get this done. Okay, so it's a dark blue is what the vest is. Wait, no. I do that and that. And it's like... No, it's more... Yeah, that's fine. I honestly don't know if I will be streaming for much more. I think I might finish this up, but thank you for stopping by at least, both at the beginning and the end of the stream. I do appreciate it. I think that's a little... Wait, is it? Maybe it's a little... No, that's a little too dark. I don't like that. It's more like that. I think it was just them saying goodnight. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. I like that color better. And that's thankfully the same color. This thing on his waist, more like a... That color? No. I want it to be more like that. Yeah, that look. Oh my god. I swear my notifications are gonna give me a heart attack. So, someone redeemed one of the Italian. Wait, oh, it was an at a while ago? Oh. My sounds are gonna get me. My sounds are gonna be the death of me. Okay, these are like a dark like, kind of like that. Ooh, yeah, like that, like that. Okay, there we go. I'm just roughing out everything with this. I might change the colors when I go to make the actual keychains for this, because I don't know how well or how vivid these are gonna print up with muted colors like this, so I'm going to just edit and play around with them for a bit. Wait, no. Gosh dang it, why did I do that? Okay, I'm just gonna go around roughly. Because all this is more or less is to get the colors like roughed out so I know what it's gonna look like. Okay, okay, there we go. Yeah. What are the shoes? Oh, they're just like, they're an orangish brown. No, more like a reddish orangish. That is the exact color. Okay. The foot is not staying like that, I promise. I just forgot to rough it out, but I'm roughing the colors out on it just so I know what's laying where. Where's the skin? Right here. And I think that goes like that. Yeah. Yeah! I'm actually doing something. Okay. That's what it's gonna look like. All done. I'm gonna have the little like rope thingy up around his ankle still. I want the rope to be more of like a yellowish or brown. So he's gonna have the thing around his ankle still. And that's gonna kind of be like where the little thing like loops up and around for the little keychain. But it's gonna be a whole little like thing. So like that. Yeah, this is exactly how I have it written down. I have, where is it? No, it's not in here. I have, I did put in here though. Art updates. This. I always make little notes like this with my art stuff so I know what it is. But as long as I keep it like that on a separate layer, I'll know what that is. You know what? I'll even write it down. I'm gonna do that. Just so I know that that's the rope. It's not gonna look like that, but okay. Now I got little notes for myself to remind me. Why did I have that one open? Oh no. I think I'm going to call it there because I am now realizing. Hold on. I think my computer's gonna freak out for a second. I unplugged my drawing tablet. Okay. So I think I'm going to call that a night where it's at. Just because, let me get all this exited out. And then get my little, like, lounge room thingy pulled back up. Okay. So I think I'm going to call that a night. Just because I'm, oh, what am I trying to say? I'm gonna have to get up early in the morning. I'm just now realizing because I forgot. My mom actually has tomorrow off too, so I have to help her with a few things. And usually she likes to get her errands done early. So, yeah. I'm gonna call it a night here though. I honestly, I think I'm gonna start trying to loop through the 5 free emotes. So, like, every week I'll just repurpose some because, like I said, I actually did have some rage ones. I had one for like a computer blowing up. I had one like a bonk one. I had a few others. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have to ask my brother to figure it out because I'm at 45. Not 45, I'm just about at 45, and I'm just now realizing that's the last milestone I actually had stuff planned out for. So I probably will. My brother was actually the one that helped me figure out the mod stuff, so I'm going to ask him because at this point, you've actually shown up to a lot of my streams, and I, I don't have a whole lot of mods. I have 2, and that's usually when Bubbles is able to join. And NoobTube usually does, but yeah. I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying I have maybe like one consistent mod. So yes, I will probably look into it. Or probably not even probably. I more than likely will, because at this point I am getting people to follow me and I don't know where they're coming from. So yeah. I don't honestly know if I'll stream tomorrow or not. I want to try and do an earlier stream. I don't know if a lot of people can go to the earlier ones though. But if I don't do an earlier one tomorrow, I'll try and do a later one at night. I don't know. I'm going I'm gonna I'm gonna have to just see how it goes because I know I have plans over the weekend, so I may not be able to Saturday or Sunday, but I know for a fact tomorrow at some point I should be able to, so long as my computer doesn't hate me. I don't know what I'll stream tomorrow. I don't want to stream Left 4 Dead again. I love that game. That is one of my favorite games. I don't want to see another full moon. I really don't. I'm not explaining myself either. If there are people on YouTube that are asking or potentially want to know, it's a clip. It'll eventually come out on YouTube. I'm just trying to make time for it. It's I don't want to try and explain that. So, yeah. I'll figure it out though. Hopefully tomorrow I can I do have that burgling ugh. I know I'm probably butchering the name because I've only heard it like once, but burgling gnomes. I have that as something to try and solo. I don't know if I'll be able to succeed or not. eventually I'll get to a point I can start collabing with people again. I did with Bubbles for a while, but I don't know, I think he's busy with college stuff, so I have to find other people to collab with for the time being. But yeah, before I go on another rant, yeah, before I go off on another rant or something, I am going to call it here. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't want you. You know what? I'm not even gonna say no. I I think I have to go to, what is it? Because I have stream milestones. Yeah, so it in the course of the next 12 hours, I will say, if I get the last follower for 45, I will try to. Although, how, I don't know, how do you reach out to ask people to do collab stuff with? You just, like, barge into their Discord servers, be like, yeah, I want to do this, or, like, I don't know. That's the one thing I can't figure out how people are doing, so eventually I will. Um, I just don't know when eventually will be. uh, yeah. Uh, oh, okay. I was gonna say, okay. Well, I don't know. I didn't know how a lot of people were doing like collab stuff with one another because I was like, well, I joined their servers and stuff, and I don't ever see them like openly ask, how are they doing this? Is it just like passing in their streams or something, like passing conversation, or that is the one thing I could not figure out. So I will eventually look into that. I'm gonna have to, but I will add that to a list of stuff I gotta get done tomorrow. Um. Honestly, yeah. I should try that. But before I go on much longer, I know Twitch just got hit with ads again. I gotta go figure out the ad roll stuff because that is starting to annoy me that it hits as often as it does. I feel bad because I don't like making people sit through the ads. But I will say this to the YouTube peeps really quick. If you guys happen to have Twitch, and no, I am not saying this to be like, oh yeah, you guys gotta run over there and do this. For Twitch, if you guys happen to have an account, I would honestly, I don't honestly know. I was trying to ask or like tell the people on YouTube stuff. But to the people on YouTube, if you guys are watching and you happen to have a Twitch account, you do not have to use it, but if you are able to sign in and just follow, that helps a fair bit, especially because I have follower goals just for Twitch because I don't know what YouTube's algorithm is. I made one intro video and that blew up. I mean not like a little, I mean like a lot. For my videos, like my little mini reels and stuff for cosplays usually get like 1K views or something like that, which is fairly normal, I want to say. I don't usually get a whole lot of likes, but I get a lot of views on them, which, okay, isn't that bad. But the actual, like, videos that I post, those are what usually I don't get, like, anything on, especially my VODs. So, I will say all my follower goals are for Twitch, so if you happen to have a thing, just go over to Twitch and drop a follow, because at this point, it's just to help the follower goal. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know when the next time is I'm gonna stream. But thank you guys for stopping in both on YouTube and Twitch. I do appreciate it. It makes it a lot of fun to talk with everyone, or at least try to when I'm not like dead focused on something. So whatever I do tomorrow, hopefully it's a lot more lively and a lot more fun and a lot more put together, because I'm starting to make a habit of not being put together for my streams. Yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow, and if you have suggestions on anything, go ahead and drop them. I can be focused about some things. To the peeps on YouTube, long story short, if you guys got anything, or if you guys want the Discord link, I think I just posted a thing on the, like, public board, I guess it is, like, public post. Go under there and ask for it, and I will send you the link, because I don't know why it's not working in my link tree. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed before, I don't even know. I'm probably gonna pass at my desk otherwise. But, yeah, thank you guys again for stopping by.